Alright. Let's go. A bit of dark chocolate. And that's gonna be my super breakfast for now.
Without a doubt.
Alright, so I got the companion quest there. And where exactly did the Valerie go? She's outside somewhere, right?
Destination.
Vladimir Darwin, speaker, I'll skin you alive. Don't know anything, I swear. Never heard that name before, and don't beat me anymore. What's going on here? A woman suspected of having links with Darwin. We know that he bought food from her. Telling you, I don't know who that is. I've never seen him before in my life. Save me from them. Or I'll soon find out everything I need. Thank you permission to beat my subjects. Seems I was right in my suspicions. The rule of law in these lands is just a bunch of empty words, worth no more than a wooden coin. Not surprising, as seeing the ruler a weak wheel. Yet already beat and intimidate my subjects. Certainly not you, don't have the guts for that. You'd prefer just sitting on your throne and benevolently looking on while your so-called subjects set your fortress on fire. And continue investigation is humane methods, what do you do? Thank you, but I must refuse. I despise weak authorities. It's a blessing that such rulers rarely cling to the throne for very long. Well, knights, we're leaving. I'll continue our investigation somewhere else. And get in the way of the Order of the Rat King is my final warning. We'll see. Okay, it says I'm gear. I want that gear. Looks nice.
Focus on the goal.
Again, it's from Lindsay, right? Keep poking her nose into other people's business. Give me Pipig, I was hoping I'd manage this without your help this time, which is why I didn't tell you. A while ago, received a letter from a new temple of Shellen on the outskirts of Pitax, from a paladin of the Order of Prisms. This time they're not demanding that I return to the Order, instead they want me to go there and submit to a great divine trial and answer for all my transgressions in front of Shellen's worthy servants. Of course I tore up the letter and tried to forget about it, but now they've begun to plot against the entire kingdom. Hoping that I could just ignore them this time too, but it seems I shall have to meet these stubborn fools face to face and explain to them what their tricks might lead to. Sure, we can go. Oh, they're together. Thank you. I need to go to the Temple of Prisms as soon as you have time. All that we can do. Sure.
I will guide.
And that's pretty much what we have left. This one we need to wait a bit more. Oh, this one rather.
I'm up for an adventure.
Was there something to sell? There was I sure was plus 3 Fulsion. And the super sword though. We'll see about this one. It'll be time to use something like that. Now let's see. Get out.
I can see
Get my
destination.
boys up and that stuff. Over now, speak up or else. Know what you're talking about? Let me go. What do you think you're doing? I spent last night at your place as a fugitive and criminal. Didn't know he was a criminal. He asked to spend the night on my floor and then he left in the morning. I don't know anything else. Going on again. Traveler inside for the night, that's all. He paid me and left in the morning. Didn't talk with him and I didn't know who he was. Please help me. He's telling the truth or maybe not. Soon we'll find out. I demand you stop intimidating. I'm doing it again. No, not anymore. Right. I guess like one of the other encounters you can get there. This already kind of told them to fuck off from here. I guess that's it.
Success.
That wasn't the continuation there. We'll see. I'll see how this will go. Anyway, let's check that companion quest if I can even now. This says border of Pitax, so I guess I don't need to cross it, hopefully, because I can't yet. That'll be the next chapter, I would guess. Probably. We should get the restoration scrolls, I was forgetting, but whatever. Fine, I can roll with this for now. Let's see. The border. Okay, Templar Shell in there. Oh, that's the one. Okay, I see now. I was looking like some area there. Guessed it right. I guessed it right. That's where we go.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Alright. Sure. Let's go. Continue. Continue. Come on. Who? Bunch of manticores again.
I shall end this suffering.
The earth elementals, alright. Seems like 2 for now.
Let us strike as one. Do not falter. Onwards.
Alright, now let's go start killing them.
Knock knock keeps the lighting enemies on fire first.
I should check the sword in the mirror. healing. Knock knock. Don't do this to me.
Yes. Need a bandage. Big one.
That's your crown, actually. A crown that much worth wearing there.
I'm leaking red all over myself.
Yeah, fine. Go Good. Thank you, boys. I mean, already surprising.
I can see my destination.
But the Elder Earth Elementalism. Let's see, can you use this? Seems better. Manipulate reality around Wielder, allowing them to cast a small assortment of spells from Abjuration Transmutation Schoolism. Shroud in combat, Wielder of Overbane risk falling under its influence, losing control over their action. Shroud the Wielder must succeed in the wheel saving throw and begin attacking at the closest target. Each round afterwards, the Wielder can make another saving throw to regain control. Every successful saving throw against this influence, the DC of subsequent saving throws is increased until the end of combat. Alright. More damage, attacks with a suffer penalty, enhancement +5. Anarchy weapon infused with the power of chaos. Chaotically aligned. Extra attack with this one. It's really good, but the will save DC. What was the wisdom? Yeah, will saving throws. Like I need to work on her. Protect against that then. As a way to prevent them, that would be very nice. And bonus of all saving throws, +4. Persuasion checks. And some gloves for the rings, maybe. Saving throws against Conjuration School in particular. And the evasion ring is actually kind of nice. The reflex was on that dex, right? Yeah, seems like it. Give you that then. Already this one is kind of nice. And you have luck bonus and all saving throws. A decent amount of decks, I guess. Why not? Let's try. There's the super string. Wait, did I not? Didn't get the trip. Thought I did. Removes the saving throws too, though. I mean, to be honest, the damage difference is not like. I mean, 4 on the max damage. Extra attacks and stuff seems good though, but nothing could live without. Well, no. Try and get some more stuff to reduce. No bracelets for that either, I think. Maybe some amulet actually. Hers is garbage anyway. I need some really good saving throws on will, then we can try it. Soul Arbor. And the bonuses. Oh, helmet is good, I want to replace that. Yeah, not really. No, actually now I can do this then, I guess. The luck on saving throws. Which is maybe not that completely great. Deflection AC bonus. None of these stuck. We do, alright. They do, yeah, wait a second, I can do both, I guess. Oh yeah, there's already luck on saving throws. Some more would be nice. I can stack the will. That would be good, But I guess I just chill for now. With some armor or something with that. Oh yeah, wait a second, there was something good. Medium adamantine. Now why not?
That is mine. You cannot have it.
I don't like that. Come on. I just really don't like that.
Keep your hands off my sword.
It's not even a sword, Actually kinda... what? That was usually when you replace the sword, Not the armor. Yeah, that's kind of like she now decided to own the armor instead of sword. Need that to show. Yeah, the sword is gone. She destroyed it, but now she needs to like something, I guess. I'll see what it is. Alright. Unlucky, unlucky. Full plate. Oh, it's +1. I actually should sell it. Why do I carry it around? Ari. There's some PPA stuff. I also really be using, use a light for the stealth skill checks. Yeah, I think we're fine. I'll roll with this, I guess. If you could just like drop it or something, that would be nice. We try to switch weapons.
That is mine.
No.
You cannot have it.
Unlucky, unlucky. She be mad, Yeah, fine. Fine.
Focus on the goal.
That'll be better automat for you. Way better. Yeah, but sure. I actually, I should get the second ring, then the evasion one to knock. That would be better. Yeah, if I got a suit rings, that'll yeah, skip +3, and I went straight to +4. I can have better use of that. Another luck ring. And you'll benefit from this more. Still. Oh, now it works. Okay. Sure. Amazing. This one was a divine favor. This one light. I could use some divine favor. Trickery skill checks I'll keep. I can't use this one. The light one,
let's just leave it.
The dark acolyte. I'll keep the stealth too. Whatever. Continue. So that's the area.
I must replenish my powers.
Do it. Do it.
Didn't you ever think about changing your ways, Knock Knock? To be a bit less savage than your wild brethren?
Knock Knock is not like the others. Knock Knock wants to be a hero. Others don't. That's enough difference. Why more?
All right. Let's go. See what is up with this one.
I will guide.
Some fancy temple they managed already to arrange themselves. Huh? Very fancy. Your priest looks at you over his glasses. Look who's here. King Pipiega, my respects. And I see you brought company. Finally, for a woman balancing on the edge of excommunication, you're sluggish, Valerie. Ansel turns towards the paladin and gives him a nice look. I'm never in a hurry to meet those who would seek petty revenge upon the innocent for another alleged transgressions. Then notes Knock Knock and chokes with fury. And this, how dare you drag this abomination into the temple of the goddess? Now grimaces and sticks his tongue out. Yes, stink is awful. What are those flowers? You. So everyone be calm. Let's not hurry with accusations and hasty decisions. In the end, we're in a sacred place. Arguments under this vaulting are unacceptable. Ooh. Is Larian, I'm a priest of Ashellin and leader of the local congregation. Shit, Dorksel. Welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing? For now, at least, until my place is taken by a permanent priest from the Order of Prisms. For now, I am spiritual advisor and mentor to respected Hagen and his people. Paladins of Shellen who require the advice of more experienced devotees. What is this place? A temple of the lenses is a new abbey for one of the orders of Shellen. Priest looks up at the vaulting in admiration. Beautiful architectural masterpiece, isn't it? Such a sophisticated building will make a splendid home for the Order of Prisms. You should behind dirty rumors about my kingdom. Say the truth and you call it dirty rumor. We are the protectors of Shellen and all who call her patron. It's ridiculous to hear the charge of slander from one who has befriended a viper. Your friend blackens the name of the goddess herself. I'll pass unremarked the vaguely veiled insults. In the end, I have the doubtful honor of talking to a coward who can only throw around empty words and ungrounded accusations. It's too spineless to meet me face to face and make your claims in person. That's why you prefer to strike on the sly. Calm down, although I do not approve of the methods of respected Hagen, then I will not tolerate jokes at the expense of a paladin of Shellen in her very temple. I'll see. Oh, damn, Dark, so let's say, yeah, Pony also got cold. It's the season, I guess. Everyone's getting that cold. Feels bad, man. Hope you get well soon. You too, Pony. Let's see. This slightest desire to mend the affairs of Shellen and her followers. As Valerie's in your lands, no creator who crosses into your borders can feel safe. We heard how much she despises everyone who is capable of creating anything beautiful, and we are not going to keep silent about it. Of course, she could repent for her transgressions voluntarily and beg the goddess for mercy. I, for my transgressions, Shellen has the answer to me for ruining my life for so long. Heretic, since there is no other hope for this soul, so deeply blackened by pride in the divine trial, Shellen's judgment shall cleanse you of at least part of this abomination. Clenches her fist in silence, it seems the scar on her face darkens and deepens. And with this trial will bring you peace. Keep silence for a few moments and then takes a deep breath. Very well, I will endure this trial if it helps to put an end to all this. Thank you for agreeing, Valerie. Let's begin. Let's see, Pody. Let's see. Yeah, it is pretty cold here too. Working on moving. Well, I wouldn't really say completely working because, like, it depends on when the international passport will arrive, which is taking a while. And second, yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure that will work because I'm totally not making it alone. Like, it's just financially impossible, basically, in the long run, to do it alone anyway. So I kinda doubt it. I kinda doubt it in the upcoming future. Unless some of my friends will change their minds, then maybe. Otherwise, probably not. Too much difficulties, too many expenses and everything. So kinda doubt it. Kinda doubt it. Not anytime soon, at least. Shen's divine trial has commenced, and may she be merciful to the lost and confused. It's time to listen to all sides and decide what fate awaits Valerie. A day under the vaulting of the Temple of Prisms, we followers of the goddess will give you, Valerie, a chance to redeem yourself in the eyes of Shellen and not Florian. Everybody present knows she doesn't deserve redemption. She lost the right to forgiveness on the day she rejected Shellen's grace. Lieutenant clears his throat to attract everyone's attention. I didn't come here to stand silent like an idol. When I challenged Valerie to a duel, she agreed. They fought according to all rules, and our argument was settled. Think what you will of Valerie, but at least she showed me some respect. Scott, I don't care about you, let alone respect you. I just wanted to teach you a lesson and make you leave me alone. She accepted the challenge. Of course, you can't ignore a person's deeds even when their words are bitter. Enough about Fredero. We don't have that much time, and Valerie gives us much to consider. According to her masters at the Order of the Eternal Rose, she's always been noble and merciful. Stories about the valor she showed in Brevoy spread far beyond the borders. How many did this fearless warrior save from the fire at Gemandi Eldori's house? They and many others owe their lives to her. Don't ascribe a mercy to my actions and don't drag your shell into this. I obeyed an order, that's all. Can't be harsh, but her heart is overfilled with pain and bitterness. Judge her actions, not her words. Opens her mouth, but then sighs and lowers her head without saying anything. Of course, King, we're judging Valerie only by her actions. Enough, I'm tired of this endless babble. I shall prove that Valerie is a capricious and dishonorable woman who has twisted her life to pursue a single goal and to harm everything that is precious to Shellen. It's the undeniable truth, you know. As a victim of her attacks, I want to say that... Oh, I'm sorry, go on, Sir Hagen. A reliable witness can confirm my statement. I present Sir Eveld. Eld pushes his chest out and pulls her chin up. This lady insulted me in front of my audience for no reason at all and arrested me with brutal force. And the worst part is, when dust settled and our blood cooled, Valerie didn't even think to apologize for her behavior. I'd say that only confirms her maliciousness. Turns to your face concerned. I know you're worried about Valerie, but honestly, this accusation is completely fair, don't you think? But I mean, he provoked her. His brow looks at Evil over his glasses. Oh, was this man art meant to do harm? No, well, possibly, just possibly, I might have drawn some inspiration from certain poetic punishment. Then I cannot accept your statement. Leave this temple. Condemn the mayor. Unlucky, unlucky. Snow is quite nice though, Lays her head and takes a deep breath, as if awakening from deep sleep. Looks at the temple's decoration, raises her hand. Stood here listening to your arguments for long enough. Now it's my turn to speak. My departure from the Order of the Eternal Rose was not an insult to Shellen or her followers, and all I wanted was to devote my life to what's important to me. The goddess followers never gave me a single chance to walk my own life's path. Do I value art? No. Am I ready to serve it? No. Do I respect those who have brought so much trouble to me and the king? No. There are some of you like me who dream of just one thing, to carry out your chosen duty. And turns to Larian and lowers her head. If all servants of Shellen were like you, my parting from the order could have been much more peaceful. But I don't deserve forgiveness in the eyes of Shellen. Maybe fanatics like Sarah Hagen would be happier to see me in the news, but I see now that one shouldn't laugh at another's way just because one doesn't understand or share it. But now, speaking openly before you, my conscience is definitely clear, and if you wish to judge me for the fact that my opinion is different from yours... The wine trial is over, and Shellen has made her decision. About what? How? I just have faced the scar. It's gone. Witchery. Again, the whitest sheet points at Valerie with a trembling hand. But why? And smiles softly looking at Valerie. Look at her, my friend. She's proud, but who could expect otherwise from a creature of just such amazing beauty? Now as Shellen light fills Valerie's soul, the child is filled with renewed radiance. The thorn that pricked has been burned away. The goddess shows Valerie a way to the source of light and beauty. No! Hagen pulls out his weapon and shakes it in the air, rolling his bloodshot eyes. The witch has deceived Shellen. Only I know the will of my goddess. Death to Valerie. Ah, fuck this guy then. That's good. See what I say. Sure does. Sure does. I mean, they always gonna be in this? No, don't do this. Just attack. No, they're actually gonna be attacking Redero and others. Not very exquisite, Levio. That guy's gonna get wrecked big time. I'm gonna make these guys live there. He's mounting a weapon is far from her forehead. This is it, finally. Testalarian looks at him expectantly. I think it's obvious to everyone here that bloodshed is always a heavy burden on the shoulders of Shellen's followers. Aaron shakes his head sadly. Forgive them, Valerie. Blind fate clouded their judgment and pushed towards violence, desecrating this holy place. Shellen's light will not soon return to this vault, and... It's away his weapon looking sour, but we'll do everything in our power to wash away this disgrace. On behalf of the Order of the Eternal Rose, I offer you, Valerie, and you, Your Highness, my sincerest apologies. The Order of Prisms is young and too zealous in their judgments of events and signs. I'm sorry the Paladins of the Order of the Prisms chose the path of violence, but it was their decision and it's not our fault. There's nothing else for us to do here, PP. Again, you don't mind, I'd like to have done with this place. Sent by Shellen herself. Ellerling is biting her lip. Possibly. Probably. I don't know. Anyway, I must have done something that made Shellen take it back. I don't want to think about it. I need some air. Clear my head. Let's talk later. Oh, there was still someone there. Kick. Get them too. 6p after all. That's some free XP. Nice. No one else wants to become XP. Oh, they killed someone there even. Shaking my SMH. How dare you? This guy at least had something good, maybe. take it.
See my destination.
Hey bro, die low. How we do, man? How's it going? Let's see, there's some loot here actually.
There are many roads to success.
How's it going? And you see, walking on the snow. The snow is really nice when it's like evening and stuff, you know. Evening, snow falling slowly, with no wind preferably. That's really nice. Very good to be outside. Maybe on Thursday managed to catch some of that evening with the snow. All right. Alright. Yeah, doing good, bro. Doing good. Oh, doing mighty fine.
I can see my destination.
Progressing some more Pathfinder today. Then it's gonna be Knights of Honor 2. Also should be some good stuff. A little bit pre-release version there.
Without a doubt.
Little bit of pre-release. All right. Now we're done with that. I need to return and talk with her. Alright, sure. Sure. That we can. Then we progress the time. And deal with the events. And we good. Get out. Nice. Save that. Don't need any of these encounters already. I've been done with many of them already. Enough. Let me pass. What was there? Some long swords and stuff. Nothing crazy then. If I can rest there. I'll need no enemies. Barely give any XP anyway. Who cares? Time for Jadal's quest too. Across the throne room, Argit, determined and confident, seems clear that the Inquisitor has something pressing on her mind. Funny I have news about the half-blood. I expected him to seek shelter somewhere far from your land, but no, I spotted not far away. Where is he? Far from the Valley of the Dead, a fitting place for a Pharismite, desperately trying to rid this world of the undead. Such determination might have been an asset in dealing with Mordecai. But I wish to discuss something else. Half-Blood was spotted chasing some pauper pilgrim woman. Judging by the things my agent managed to find out, the woman herself may turn out to be quite interesting. Right down the Half-Blood, I had to deal with the whole range of scum. Thieves, vagabonds, grave robbers, one of them located I knew. But then preyed upon the pauper woman. I couldn't miss a chance to rob her blind. Her handbag, the thief found some ominous writings. Thinking the papers were cursed, he decided to rid himself of them by giving them to me. Do you know what they turned out to be? Excerpts from Serving Your Hunger, the sacred text of Urgatua's followers. I examined the stolen papers closely, and now I believe that their owner is a high-ranking priestess of Urgatua. Seems this half-blood persists on his desire to rid the world of all my goddess followers. Skilled at covering his tracks, but now we have a chance to intercept him. Let's go to the Valley of the Dead and find this priestess before he acts. Then when he comes for her, well, the servants of any deity should be able to stand up for their faith, is it not so? Sure. Thank you. I want to say this is important to me. I'm grown tired of drowning in silence, hearing never a word from my goddess. I wish to speak with this priestess and try to discover what Urgatua may be expecting from me. I want answers from my murderer among others. Sure. Another one then. Valerie's here. Convenient. But what happened? Speak first. I should thank you and apologize. Afraid I've dragged you into a huge amount of trouble. Trust me, I didn't want any of this, and it saddens me what you had to endure. At the same time, I'm happy I had you at my side through it all. Finally stopped blaming Shellen for all my troubles and found peace. Not that I suddenly came to love the goddess and her stupid followers. But now I understand. If you want others to respect your choices, you must respect theirs. However ridiculous they may seem to you. And of course, I'm ready to return to my duties with you. There are as many battles ahead of you, and my responsibility is to protect you from any threat. Absolutely. It smells at just one corner of her mouth here. Enthusiasm reminds me of Lindsay's, and in a good way. Alright. I'm glad the scar is gone. It's where the scar used to be. At least the world around me has returned to its accustomed place. This morning I found another love note under my door, though I can't say I missed the extra attention. I'll see. Alright, sure. Let's go get the list. But this one's done. Now we have this. This requires some waiting. This one 20 days, so that's actually kind of soon. I'll even be able to get into Valley of the Dead in time then. And back. It seems maybe a bit too soon. But let's try him. Artifact wish to reveal the truth about themselves, but I will do my best. Let me touch it. Ah, the sword though. He touches Winterbane's heel. The storyteller bares his teeth in the wicked green. Gorum shouts at the top of his lungs. Watch me, my lord and I, and all this blood. All these severed heads, all these broken weapons and pieces of armor. I throw them all at your feet. I, Arbog the Invincible, best among your fighters. Led me from one victory to another, and not once have I failed you. The glory of the Tiger Lords glowed over the lands like the light of a raging bonfire, and rose to the sky like the smoke of the cities we raised. None could match us. In your presence, my lord, no one could defeat us. Not people, not monsters, not the gods themselves. The glory was so great that even Pharasma herself grew jealous. So how she wished to bend us, break our pride, show us that no one is beyond death. But you, O Gorum, you fought her in the skies, just as we destroyed her emissaries on the land. Glarion hasn't seen such a battle since the gods fought Rovagog. And we shamed her, my lord. Oh yes, as my soul was about to depart my body, you snatched it from Pharasma's pale fingers, sealing it in the sacred sword. So I might shed blood in your glory forever. My war will never end so long as this world stands. Blood, blood for Gorum. Now jerks his head away from the sword and a heavy silence fills the air. That was quite a curious experience he eventually manages. Let's see. Got you some water. Nothing interesting, seems like.
I can see my destination.
Can I actually make it there, though? That's the real question. Let's see. Oh, there they are again. Hell Knights are not the most courteous guests, are they? And the Hell Knights from the Order of the Rack are the wildest of them all. Tan-skin half-elf with the green eyes look at you respectfully but with a smile on his face. My name is Darwin. The rebellious murderer Lynx he's searching for. Yes, I'm a rebel, a murderer, a pirate, a renegade, a smuggler, and I have lots of other scary titles. Half-elf laughs lightly but watching you closely at the same time. Listen to Lynx, I'm evil incarnate, baby eater. Your worst nightmare came true. The end of time should ever come, it will be because of me and me alone. And utters a sad sigh. Of course, all of Lynx's accusations are false. That is to say, they are not entirely true. It's true I'm involved in this story, but my sins are not so great as they're thought to be. Sure. So long I didn't even know where to begin. Although I guess you're only interested in the things I've been accused of. I did in fact kill a Chelish noble and participated in a rebellion, but all of this happened by total accident. As captain of a ship that sailed the inner sea, we traded with those who were stronger than us and raided those who were weaker. Just regular life for a man of my profession. One day we stopped at one of the Chelish ports, and that's when it all started. I caught sight of a certain Chelish noble who for a long time been a #1 on my kill on sight list, so I challenged him to a duel, and he was too stupid to refuse. I dispatched him only then to learn that he was a distant relative of Cheliax's crown prince, and besides that, the lord of the surrounding lands, and of course no one in the area was at all fond of him. After his death, rebellion broke out. That's nothing new for Cheliax. As his accidental killer, I was named the rebellion's leader. But I assure you, I fled the first moment I could, and leapt upon my ship and set sail. A month later, I found out I'd become the main reason for a great tragedy and an enemy of the Chelish people. Due to make you so angry. Once long ago, long before all this rebellion nonsense, I used to be a simple sailor who served the Taldorian merchant fleet. Good old times. Squints dreamily continuing to watch you closely from under his half-closed eyelids. Blazing sun overhead, salty taste in your lips, welcome seagulls calling you forwards. A rope squeaking in the storm as you fight against the sea itself, winning in the end. And of course, the line of the land on the horizon. When you know that tonight you'll have a mug of rum in one hand and a smiling girl to share it with, Darwin gives you a sly smile. But all that came to an end when once a certain Chelish noble decided that he liked our goods but didn't like our fleet. I survived the battle, barely, clinging to a piece of driftwood, and lost in the open sea like me. I swore I'd have my revenge, so I decided to become a pirate myself, a pirate captain as need to be. Can't always get what you want, you know, unless you're me. Gives you a smug smile. So what do you want? Glad you asked, I have so much to offer. You see, I'm rich, and I don't mind sharing my riches with those who can help me with my troubles. Lynxie, on the other hand, will give you nothing. I doubt she'd even say thank you. I know where Lynxie has set up her temporary camp in a secluded lodge at the edge of the southern Nile marshes. Go there, convince her to stop chasing me, order her, kill her if needed. Shouldn't be difficult. So, what do you say? Do we have a deal? I figured you'll buy me. Why not? Everything and everyone has a price. Just a matter of negotiation. How much do I cost by your estimations? That's a fine question. I suppose 10,000 gold coins will be a satisfactory amount for you. About 20,000. Ooh, if only my situation weren't so critical, but I accept your terms. So do we have a deal? I mean, why not? Sure. Being bought doesn't sound that crazy good. But those were quite trash people, so I mean, might as well. I'm glad to hear it. Smile remains as smug as before, but you feel a hint of relief behind it. Please deal with links as soon as possible. I'll find you after you resolve the situation. Being bought not that good, but you know, kinda would need to deal with them anyway, most likely, in one way or another. I wonder if I have time though. Not sure what's better. Shouldn't be in that late. I think I'd rather do that probably first. Not sure. The Valley of the Dead is quite far. And we have 20 days until the fiesta starts. How much will it take? 3 days and 19 hours. And there's also gonna be rest on the way, so... I mean, still not 20 though. Still not 20 at least.
I must replenish my powers.
I should be able to evade everything here on the way, really. Think you can rest like once here somewhere, just in case. So I don't need a super exhaustion.
I don't understand. What made you turn against the law?
Laws are written by those in power, and not to constrain themselves, but to dominate the powerless. He who respects the law is worthy of contempt, like a slave who honors his shackles.
Damn son, the super otherky there. Level her up, so fine, let's do it real quick. Inquisitor. And the teamwork feat, that one is good. That one might be nice. That's a teamwork one. Alright, so should have her scythe. Probably will give her something else, to be honest, something better I have. What's her like special skills there? Spell pen. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You want some heavy? She's at medium right now. Favorite weapon, scythe. So maybe I should just like keep going with scythe then, whatever. Probably already have scythe though, no? Fine then, fine. What else can I get to you? Flanked adjacent ally with this feat, receive a +2. Adjacent, competence bonus, combat maneuver defense. 2 competence, combat maneuver checks. Bonus on saving throws per such ally, maximum +4. Might be kinda alrighty. Wielding shield also adjacent to an ally wielding a shield. He's not really wielding any shields, so don't think so. And this might be good though. Alright, some quests, some loser. So we got these. There's range touch attack too. Okay, I see. Well, she maybe kind of fine with touch attacks at least. A litany of entanglement. Fester. Chronic energy permits the target blocking healing abilities. Spell resistance against effects that restore hit points or grant temporary hit points. I could go with entanglement maybe. Just in case, fine. I'm gonna get you some more levels. More spells. Lesser restoration. Why not? Level 4. Regular restoration. That's also good. I need attrition with the AoE heal now, though. I'm gonna suffer. See, there's edge. Get just restoration. And go this one. So I wonder if his channel will hurt her now too. He has like the selective channel. So it shouldn't work on enemies, but she's not enemy, but she's taking damage. Not sure. Alright, avoid certain attacks. It can only be used with included in light armor, medium armor, or no armor. Okay, so heavy armor on her is pointless. Let's see. Well, not as good, Sure. Improved crit with the scythe. Yeah, it's kind of shitty scythe to be honest, I think. I don't think I have anything better really. That's the problem. But sure. Head out low. Whatever, might as well. Done 4. We upped the Digital's companion quest, like the end, like the 5th chapter is over already. 6 haven't started yet. Holy energy granting primary weapon, Bane weapon quality against evil outsiders. Successful crit. Can use this one, though she's kind of counted and stuff, I guess. What was the one power actually? That one's good, I think. This instead. Yellow, yeah. Shouldn't be too much. I think I should be fine by the Boomerathon time. The Inquisitor uses her Bane ability, amount of bonus damage dealt on the selected type increases. I see. That's good. Too bad she has only trash weapon on her. So that's a bit unfortunate. I see that. Alright. That took a while. But I mean, why not? Sounds good. It was fun. Oh, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Another judgment. No, let's see. The suffering. The suffering. It doesn't sound that good, eh? Now let's see. Can have some survivability too, I guess. I can focus on medium. Let's go. And some light stuff, but I guess whatever. Now the castigate. Let's see. Disrupting weapon. Deadly to undead. No, si la VNC. Agital. Getting that agital. With belly, his only blow sounds kinda alright too, I guess. Yeah, that's also good, huh? The dex penalty. Could be nice. Could be nice. Let's try this and this. Let's go. Can we increase by a factor of 8? Yeah. That's quite chunky there. Interesting. Another area there. Is the whole extra dice? Well, I knew it was extra damage and extra reach, but yeah, didn't know about the extra dice.
May we have a moment of respite?
That I didn't know. This one wasn't there before. A bunch of stuff now, I see, alright. But you'll see. I could check them later, but not yet. I got the rest there.
You know, Tristian, we have much more in common than you think. You say everyone deserves a chance to atone, but isn't life after death such a chance?
Perhaps. If so, I pray that you do use this chance to atone at last.
I probably won't. See the NSA. Enlarge person, the maximum. And the mass also, and the communal. Yeah, that. I have that. Actually, no, the communal I didn't get. I don't really have like that many millies though for that. But I'm really sure kinda benefits from it a lot. Level 7 wizard soak spell, I see. Alright, so you is the one we need to find them. $16 days. Alright, should be able to make it in time. No one seems incredibly old and haggard, and it's hard to believe she can move at all, let alone reach such wild places, and her dark eyes burn with cold flame. I did disturb a poor pilgrim. I lived perhaps my final days. Sunday trails off upon casting her eyes upon Jetal. Has Gargatia heard my pleas? I've been waiting for so long. Does not seem pleased as she looks upon the old woman's pale and wrinkled face, barely concealing her disgust. You may call me Jetal. You guessed correctly, we serve the same goddess. In case you're unaware, a servant of Pharasma is chasing you. We could help you, but first I would know who you are and how you might prove yourself useful. Nods lifelessly. I'm not surprised. Servants of Pharasma have chased me for nearly 40 years. My name is Tanaka. What do you want to know? Who? This cannot be explained in one breath. Long ago I was a powerful priestess of Urgato and the leader of a secret coven. Had everything, power, beauty, wealth, admirers ready to sacrifice their lives for me. Possessed the secret of Urgatia's ritual, which grants the power to overcome death and old age. Demands the life of blood relatives as a payment, but what of that? Had given birth to 2 adorable daughters and raised them in anticipation of the day when their youth and beauty would become mine. But I was naive and overconfident in my power. I met an enemy who destroyed me and all my hopes of a second youth. But why would you care about the grief of a dying old woman? Still know the secret of the ritual and I can share it with you, a beautiful Jetal. The ritual will grant you immense power. You can even become a living being again, if that is your wish. All I ask in return is that you prolong my life, raise me as undead, and the other roads to eternity are close to me and I do not wish to die. This offer sounds tempting. What do you see, BB again? What happened to you? My ritual, it demands that the victim be properly prepared, and some time ago I took my daughters to the Coven's underground hole and lulled them into magical sleep that was to last many months. However, I did not consider that the father of one of the girls, also an adept of Urgatua, would put the life of his child above his passion for me, and all that we believed in and lived for. Fool secretly went to beg for help, and where? To the Temple of Pharasma, no less. Lady of Graves is not highly revered in our country. Only 2 old priestesses lived at her temple, but when they learned that the secret coven of Urgatua operated in the city, they called their inquisitor for help. I remember him clearly, so young, so proud, and half-elf of rare beauty. Thick brown hair and a gaze that burned with the certainty that he was his goddess' favorite weapon. Broke into the hall while I was preparing the ritual. We fought the Coven of Urgatua against the Pharasma's Inquisitor and his 2 companions. Everyone died that evening except 2 of us, but no matter how self-confident the young Inquisitor was, he could not defeat me. Remembered the moment he realized it. I read it on his face when he lost his confidence for the first time, but then he rushed to my daughters, still lying in slumber, and killed both in an instant. Then he turned to me and said, "No way out," and that was that. His mocking words a curse or just a guess, I do not know, but they bore the fruit of truth. No way out. My coven died and my secrets were revealed. I had to flee to hide from the Pharasmites in the backwoods. Down the rat hole, denying myself my usual luxuries. Without my daughters, I could no longer prolong my life and youth. Year after year, I tried in vain to conceive a child. Year passed after year in desperate attempts, flights and hardship. My beauty and strength melted away and I became a miserable, exhausted old woman. Jetal's gift is now my only hope of escape from death. An ominous story. It could make for a thrilling book, but no, I don't like those types of characters or finales. Know about Jetal was seeking her help. Could I not recognize the one chosen by the goddess? Her power in you shines like the full moon of a black velvet sky. I know that she can do many things, including sharing her gift with others. You're doing it, the Valley of the Death. I came here sensing the awakening of an ancient and powerful undead creature, hoping perhaps I could somehow scoop up a handful of his incredible power, turn myself undead and slip away from death, but it seems that I'm too late. Whispers and lowers her head. Kill and erase as undead. I do not think killing me is necessary. Only the pathetic remnants of my former strength support my body. I need only loosen my grip and my end will come swiftly. Yes, in exchange I offer a priceless secret. It can be used in many ways to grant new powers or even a new life. Sure. I'm listening. Aspire detached composure, the undead elf looks at you with tension in her eyes. She lowers her voice to a whisper. We might accept this offer, then change the agreement after I possess the secret of the ritual. Knowledge is knowledge. Now decide if we should use it or not. The ritual is horrible. Oh, that is also true. But I mean... Sure. Looks at you with insane hope in her eyes. Then with a trembling hand, she pulls a large scroll from somewhere under the rocks and hands it to Jatel. I almost did not expect. I yearn to know that I have endless years ahead instead of an imminent end. Give me this chance, sister, and be blessed by our goddess. His eyes slowly fade as her life force leaves her decrepit body. A moment later, the woman falls heavily to the ground dead. Looks at the corpse with disgust. Now I propose we leave this carrion to the ravens. This pathetic, weak, ugly creature was unworthy of her Gatua, and even more unworthy of her gift of unlife. Had an agreement, no matter how vicious a creature this woman might be, the word given to her is as valuable as the word given to the most righteous people. Lost in life, and she'll be even worse as undead. They've made a deal. True. Not disobey one who holds so much power in his hands, even if I'm disgusted with what needs to be done. How is she back? Here comes the Enio. False merchant Enio walks towards you with an easy gait. As calm, a friendliness has disappeared like a mask fallen from his face. Clothes are decorated with the easily distinguishable symbol of Pharasma. Hope you settled all your affairs with the poor old exile, and it was an interesting show to watch. Priest standing like a predator preparing to strike. You, so many years later, and you come to me again. Why are you here? Why stand once more between me and immortality? Not much to odd beyond that I'm sure you already know. Inquisitor of Pharasma, and for almost 40 years I've hunted the undead and cultists of Urgatio for the glory of the Lady of Graves. Destroyed Tanika's coven, tracked Jatel into the wasteland and killed her, only to find that her hideous deity would return her to life. Put an end to that, I made use of a company of naive young elves from a camp near the Thorn River. A stunning frankness, Jill smiles slightly, almost affectionately. Did you imagine half-blood that those youngsters could handle me and the king? Don't be so naive, Inquisitor. I held no hope that the young elves would kill either of you or your defender. No, I wanted you rather to kill them. And I did all I could to inform the relatives in Kyonin of the horrible violence you perpetrated. Retribution will follow sooner or later. One lonely warrior of Pharasma may fail, but 3 elven clans will find a way to exact their revenge. There's no way out, Jatel, not for you. And deliberately send the elves to their deaths, they weren't undead. They were a necessary tool to complete my mission. In my youth, I thought the best decision was a bold, honest battle against apostates and monsters, but I learned much from my struggle against Danica. There is nothing worse than seeing an abomination rise before you, and being powerless to strike it down. One must use any method available. Nothing can justify the blood on your hands and the stain in your conscience. The law is strict, but it should not take innocent lives to punish the guilty. They kill her daughters. They were necessary for her disgusting ritual, and their death was my only chance to prevent it. Do not forget who I serve. Their honest deaths and their soul's journey to Pharasma's judgment was a far better fate than their mother had prepared for them. Returned Jatel right after her expulsion, immediately after the trial. As born in Kyonin and often visited, and it is uncommon for high society ladies to perform ritual murders for the glory of the Dark Goddess. So the news quickly reached my native Green Gold and soon came to me. When later the elves sentenced her to exile rather than the usual life imprisonment, well, how could I stay away? That was the Green Gold. Port city of Green Gold's second largest settlement in Kyonin, and the only official entry point into the Elven Kingdom for non-elves. Situated on a lake in Carton, it is a popular port of call for traders and diplomats. Green Gold generally appears as any other human dockside settlement, except that trees grow in strange places throughout, and the yellow roofs on all the buildings make the city quite distinct. So well and good, but why do you come here now? I want to talk to you, King, and my hunt for Jeetel is the greatest work of my life. She's the living example of the hideous essence of the cult of Urgatwa. The distortion of the world order and the triumph of the evil intentions of her vile deity. Even if I die today, this story will end the way intended, but you can still change your own role in it, PP again. Been playing games for too long, Zealot. Allows himself to smile for the first time. I've heard this so many times, even among the priests of Pharasma. There are many who think my fate is insane and my methods cruel and excessive, but that is the fate of the Inquisitor, loneliness. Dead one's scum, of course, but at least she's our scum, and she always helps in fights. But I don't like this other guy at all. He lied to us, told us tales, so let him beat it. Decided Daniel was a mistake for me to ally with an undead murderer, and know that Jeetel will never stop, and I must support you. Dangerous fanatic, innocent people have died because of you. More blood may be spilled unless you have stopped them. Don't serve me well, cannot allow you to kill her. Legions with not dead followers, dangerous. A cult. See. Alrighty, bro, alrighty. Good luck with your Donkaran. See ya, man, see ya. Colder. Time to freeze your ass a little. A little bit. We did both kind of PPG, but yeah, this PPG is our PPG. He is not our PPG, so... No, I shall risk immortality for your death, Pharasmite. Everything will proceed as I have planned, with or without me. Alright, let's go. So let's do this. There's water. As long as she's will survive through that long enough, we good. Tristan is not surviving that good there. Some Giga heals. Oh man, that's gonna be like huge. A huge. Maybe she can make it in time. Too late. Alright, whatever. Mr. PP again. I know what to do. Hey, Blaine. Play without the time constraints. There probably are mods already for that, I guess, but not sure exactly. That I'm not sure exactly. Not sure exactly. I bet mods already arrived probably for that. Yeah, time constraints are not too bad. Like so far I only got like wrecked by time constraints on some like side quests. That are like unimportant ones mostly. Still kind of sad of course, but you know, whatever. Like the dwarf armor was like super PPG stuff in terms of time, because I got all the pieces really. I delivered him all the pieces, but because I took like a while in general waiting before I started the quest, like I got him the pieces, I returned back home. He just arrived to tell me that it was stolen, and that instantly kind of failed because it was already like too late or something. So I already couldn't recover that. And same was with the missing brother. Like I just went to the area where he missed, did all the quests there, and by the time I arrived, I literally had like the letter from the brother and everything. And he just came to me like, well, I'm leaving. I'm like, yo, dude, like, there it is, but it still failed. But that's like 2 side quests overall my playthrough so far. Other than that, like, not really any constraints there. The outside of that was all good, eh? I should take this. So yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. The kingdom management you can just like autopilot if you don't want to deal with that. That's like I guess there is some time stuff going on, but yeah, you can autopilot that and there'll be no problems. And you don't need to deal with that whatsoever. No, so this one is just like plain done. Seems like it. And this like the curse limits is kind of whatever. Like if it's too long, you can just like skip time in your castle and whatever. But yeah, this one like this one didn't impress me whatsoever so far. At least when the kingdom is an autopilot, I had no problem so far whatsoever. So I would say it's alrighty. It is alrighty. Only side quests. There's one now that is kind of maybe potentially on a timer, but there's also side stuff, so it's kind of like not that bad, and mostly side quests, aka like, you know, find something, bring something, so like no, you know, kind of like story, lore value to them really.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I also was kind of like always somewhat concerned about that part. And it's gonna be like all the time limitations, but so far was pretty good. Yeah, here we go. Now we go in.
You are beautiful, Valerie, especially for a human. This is not meant as a compliment, merely a statement of fact. It would be a pity if this beauty leaves the world.
Do you suggest I follow Orgothoa's path and get myself stuck between life and death? I don't think I'd like it.
Questionable, questionable. Debatable, huh? Would you really want that? Alright, so we can do that thingy. It would be, I feel, kind of nice to do another side quest first. Because I'm not sure if that one is on timer. Need to deal with that stuff too.
I must
Whatever.
my powers.
So I guess I can return there too to one of them. I think there might be mods for that though. I think there is a whole bunch of mods for all the stuff.
I wonder what feeling an undead halfling would evoke from the peasants. Fear or laughter?
I think disgust, but I don't feel like testing the theory.
And in Blakey was playing with like the removal of removing the exhaustion mechanics and everything and resting and stuff. I think. So you probably nowadays can get all the kinds of them. All the kinds of the mods. 11 days. Where was it? It was Secluded Lodge. This one. I think I can. Why not?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
And then we return. And then we go to the Baldy Hilltop. I find rest here. Peaceful travel sounds trader probably. Let's see. Might as well. Some shit to sell, yeah, some shit to buy. I think I would met like other peaceful travelers, to be honest. Whatever. And mithril. The axiomatic. Finesse wielding even. Expanding weapon infused with lawful power. Law line and thus bypass corresponding damage reductions. +2. Kinda nice to get something new for Valerie. That might be better. Some good one-handed. Actually might be something for Jidal to get. I use her a lot though, that's the thing. And Bane to all living things. And it hits you back. Okay, 1 second. What do you have? +2 also. It's probably like not really much. Not really much in terms of damage difference then. Oh, she actually has a shield right now and stuff. Not the scythe even. Alright, let's get the scythe then. Garbage stuff. Actually complete garbage. Any good morning. Hello, sir. How we doing, man? This scythe, since I already kind of like got the scythe leveled, might as well. Cloak of Resistance, +6. Damn, son. I could actually get that for a Miri. Try to max out the resistances. So she can resist the... resist hitting anyone else. Heck, it might be such an RNG shit though. There will be no one else around her though, that would be nice. I think it might be not the best though. Cynic, I see. Some holidays there, alright. Sounds good. I gotta prepare. Yeah, fine, I'm gonna buy this. Rip my money. Feels bad, man.
Done with waiting.
So shall we try? So DC 23, saving throw at will. That's gonna be probably pretty bad. Can I see all the saving throws somewhere? Oh, this seems like the saving throw, right? +7. It's like 23 is quite hard to get, really. So I'll get 6, so it's gonna be +13. So 23 is still not that simple, really, to get. Like, I need some more things that would get her. The will saves. So that's gonna be, yeah, +13 on this one. He throws 20 to survive. Yeah, that's pretty tricky, I would say. I think I'm gonna stay with it for now. Maybe I'll get some more like gear and everything that will give her resistance, like gloves or some shit. Need a lot of will saves. We need them. If I would get the will saves though, that will be a decent sword. Fine, let's get this. Now you can get these resists here. Ah, doing good, Nick, doing good. We shouldn't. Getting some progress. The usual. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll find something. I need a lot of will saving throws, then we can try. I guess some of the buffs also will give them. Let me actually see what the crown gives. I think I need to get my other shit back. Yeah, you get your helmet too. Or your hat. 6 enhancement, charisma, intelligence, and wisdom. Okay, that's pretty good. What did you lose your stuff though? There's something on you. I'm not sure where it went. Like you have your stuff all. Yes, that's good. I think I had like the full combo there. Not just the charisma, everything. Okay, like the one dude was selling you mental perfection. I think that was the one. Let's go. Don't need anything else. Don't remember what she was wearing even. Knowledge Arcana, actually, let me see. Was Knowledge Arcana yours? Knowledge Arcana, okay, that might actually be kinda good. That wouldn't hurt. Alright, let's go finish this one. See what's there. Let's see what's there. Fuck was that? King, how did you get here? I told you about this place. I demand answers. Oh, book burner. Let's see. Told me about where to look for you. What? Thanks, yes, and Twitch towards the sword and freeze that healed. How did this happen? When? Where is he now? Asked me to get rid of you. Should have executed the criminal, not engaging him in a conversation. It was your duty as the ruler of these lands. Or do you have something to hide? I think I'll just have to sort it out personally. And he'll dice to battle. That fast. Great job, my friend. Doubt anyone else could have managed to distract Lindsay for so long. And now all that's left is to finish her off. Treason, the battle hell dice. Keep Darwin alive, but kill all the rest. That was that backstab there. That was some soy stab there. Oh fuck. Okay, go. Got about that. Alright, now you go. You just fucked him up there. I wonder if he'll be up after that, let's see. Alright, they're gonna get the shrieked. It's not the end, the hell dice cover my back. Sure. More.
I'll need to review this spell later.
Let's see. Let's try some of this. They also using some slows there. Maybe some turn base here, we'll see. Should be fine. Though. healing. Just think a little bit longer, Christian. Should be fine.
Healing fire. I need your breath. I see your
Get down the G-Del again. Come on. Oh, there's more. They do have a lot. Alright, keep pumping. Somebody one here. That's fine. Very good. Got some heal, I guess, too. Doesn't work on Jadel, but that will be fine. She can handle herself. Oh, this actually heals her too. Nice. The Bard song does work that way. Yeah, I guess keeping this guy alive would be a little complicated. Owen turns to you and graces you with a shining smile. Thank you for your help. Without you, I'd never have been able to deal with this fanatic. Hope you'll forgive me for the little show I took the liberty of putting on. After all, the results weren't bad, wouldn't you agree? You know, it seems I owe you an explanation. Again, that's the beginning to become a habit. But before I forget, please accept this modest reward. You've earned every bit of it. Explain? Well, yeah, you set me up there. Regret if I caused you any discomfort. I hope that the sound of golden coin jingling in your purse will help you forget this unfortunate episode. I'll say which is worse, the lies and manipulation, or the sincere belief that the righteous wrath they caused can be bought off. Explain yourself then. You do remember the whole story I told you earlier, right? About the duel with the Chelish noble and the rebellion which followed his death? You see, that whole story has a little additional piece. Well, not so little to be precise. His name is Mammon, and he's one of the Archdevils, the Ardent Prince, or so I've been told. He's made a pact with me, and I'm having trouble upholding my side of the bargain, and his patience is growing thinner by the day. The Chelish noble had a pact with Mammon too, which I expect is commonplace for the Chelish nobility, and the noble was in no hurry to fulfill his end of the deal either. By killing him, I earned Mammon's gratitude, and he offered me a similar pact. Handsome sum of gold and my cherished dream come true, and that's what he promised, so how could I say no? Go to Mammon is Hell's accountant and treasurer. Classic, I see. Hi, Shoujo, hello. Welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Hello. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, Discord reminder, it's there. It's there. It's on. It's on. I don't know what happens with it's like which side the problem is, but it's on. I can re-enable it. It is on. I'm gonna re-enable it. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there between the Twitch and Discord or something. Yeah, maybe somewhat with my OBS and Discord. I have no idea, but it's on. It is on. I don't say anything anymore. I see. Does it work for others though? Because I don't know. It could be like something like because of all the because of me living here basically. Like, does it show like others online whenever they online? No, see, it shows Trizis, so I guess it kind of works. I don't know. I don't know. Isok, Dialo, how we do, man? Yes, I'm not sure exactly. It shows on my end. And all my title there too. So I actually have no idea. Maybe there was like some... Nah, not like the PC version should be updated all the time. So no idea actually. It should be there. It should be there. I'm not sure what I can do about it. Actually, let me see. Gotta check while I'm here. Hello, was the hello. No, 1 second. Sync Twitch account with Discord. I should have run Discord, Twitch, and OBS as administrator. Turn on activity status in Discord. Current activity is status. Oh, wait a second, maybe. That's the thing. No, I think it kind of should though. No, nothing new really shows. The syncing with the Twitch account also should be there. And it's like stop syncing in some reason, but I think it should. Let me see, profile doesn't show my connection there. Email mode enabled them. So let me see. Connections. One moment. Yeah, everything connected there. Twitch account in. So no idea actually why. No idea what's wrong with it. Yeah, I hope it's just like something on their end, not just because. I mean, it's kind of like it's not like crazy bad, but yeah, since some people still use it as an indicator, that would be kind of nice if it would be actually showing. Running programs as admin. Checking your activity status. Wait, maybe because it doesn't like that they have like the idle activity they're thingy. So what if I go online then? I don't know. Maybe then it shows something. I guess I can try to put online. Not sure if it will show anything, change anything that way. I guess we'll see. He's back. Hello. The common complaints that the difficulty spikes on the Pathfinder. I mean, I think it's not. Well, I mean, it depends on the difficulty, of course. But yeah, if you like don't really want the challenge, just lower the difficulty, and then it's. I don't think I had like some moments when you just like get stuck, like dead on. Sure, can like fail the fight once. Turn-based mode kind of hard, to be honest. So like a normal difficulty, I don't really see those issues, to be honest. Doesn't tell you anything. Well, that stems from the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. The swarms, yeah, the swarms were quite annoying though, yeah, especially since they kind of send you quite early and you're not really. Well, I mean, it does say that you can use torches and everything, so it kind of warns you about that, what to do with them, and it somewhat kind of works, I guess. Does it work now though? Does it show anything now, or it doesn't matter? Like I don't know exactly what the fuck is this shit. Like it would be nice to be able to fix it. And does it show anything now? Kinda Latvian, kinda. Shows online instead of idle now though. Okay, I see. Interesting. Okay, fine. Back to idle. So you need to connect. Maybe I should reconnect. I could try that. Does it work like some other days before? Like yesterday, or is it not working for a while already? If it's not working for a while, I could try to just like reconnect, I guess, Discord account to Twitch. Yesterday it worked. Okay, so it is just kind of like some fuckery on their end, probably. Hard to say. Like it shows, I can see it and it shows all my title and everything right now. So like it clearly works for me. So I'm not, I disable it, it disappears for me. I enable it, it appears again for me. So I'm kind of not sure exactly what's the case with this shit, but I mean, whatever. So it works sometimes, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, but maybe something between Twitch and Discord is always hard to say, Sorry, but yeah, like some other notifications required for that then. But yeah, game is nice, I like it. See, the moment was the accountant. Also in the lightless realm of Erebus, and is generally worshipped by greedy and corrupt mortals. An holy symbol is an azure coin with the head of Mammon stamped on it. Take a pact with Mammon. Remember the whole story I told you earlier, right? About the duel with the challenged noble and the rebellion which followed his death. You see the whole story? Yeah, okay, this just like gets this again, alright. What was the point? I'm to become a king, no more no less. Darwin grins, but this time his grin is joyless. The subjects of my kingdom are supposed to worship Mammon as their official deity and pay taxes to his temples. It's not so difficult a task, I suppose, especially if you have enough money. The only problem is Lingxia, and the moment I lay my kingdom's first cornerstone, I'll become an easy target. She'll instantly find me and promptly introduce me to all her torture devices. However, I fear that soon I'll have to take the risk and establish my kingdom nevertheless. Mammon is growing restless, and in the end I'd rather risk facing Lingxia than challenge him. I want to become a king. Oh yes, that was my dream ever since I was sailing the inner sea as the parted Tildorian merchant fleet. I even came up with a name for my kingdom, Brineheart. Fond memories of those careless times when I had neither crazy zealots nor offended archdevil chasing me. A beautiful story, and the name reminds me of my favorite pirate books. So many stories are swarming in my head. What do you want? Help me get rid of Lingxia once and for all. Of course, your help will be amply rewarded. I can be very grateful. I mean, sure, why not? Excellent. In that case, I'll establish my capital immediately. It'll be a thriving trading hub, and its king will count himself in your debt. You won't be disappointed. You have my word on that, and I always keep my promises. Hope same can be said about you. Alright, sure. Sure. That's some of the longest sword is there. It's probably just kind of like more or less a regular plate, I would guess. But I can sell it right here, actually, so why not?
Focus on the goal.
Don't hesitate.
Get it all, and we're just gonna sell it right here and now. Easy life. Some hell nicest guests. I'll blast the snots back to hell. They scare simple folk away just sitting here. Good thing you've shown them what's what. Alright, the way is there's regular long swords there. It's not but hard to manage. Yeah, I kind of like barely really use her, to be honest. I just got for the quest pretty much. And never really got. Bogus was pretty fun. Also kind of need to manage though, Regengar. It's kind of like usually stick to the same team more or less most of the time. And most of the time. The regular one, right? Yeah. And Mithril full plate is probably still worse than what I have there. What is Mithril doing exactly? It's the metal, wonderful gear which great armor. Efficiency, spell failure chance for armor and shields decreased. The max dexterity bonus increased. The armor check penalties decreased. Metal weighs half as much as the same item made from other metals. Only +1 though, that's the thing. I can check, I guess, but I feel like it's probably worse. I mean, actually, maybe not completely that bad. Acid resisted though, but still fine. Let's see.
There are many roads to success.
Alright, so now we can go and continue with the main thing, with them courses. The curse attacks again.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
The game class also. Again, supposed to be quite strong, you know. 8 days, alright, so we can go rest. And see what's happened. What happens there too. Losing access to the tier spells. I think it's pretty like cinematic abilities as normal cleric, are they? Like the banes and everything. Are they really that bad? There's also all this like the team bonuses and everything. That kind of like quite a lot of them don't feel like that crazy good, I guess. Don't seem like that crazy. But still. Alright, I get all the regular suspects. Still gonna see. At the War Priest. Alright, time for this. No, that's a little bit of say. Amogus seem kind of fun. Amogus seem kind of fun. That's the one I kind of wanted initially just to start and do.
Open that fight back. Best kind of fight.
See a little bit of say. Actually, you shouldn't probably run that way. Especially this way, bro. Whatever. Alright, let's see. Hey, JLO. Elysium. Good morning, Joe. Good morning. Hello, man. Yeah, not sure what's with Discord. Just PPA get a little delay, seems like. Apparently, like, some days it shows, some days it doesn't. No idea. No idea there. Weird. Weird. Some weird shit right there. Summoning a boogeyman. But then to get some negative stats and everything there.
Which knife to use? Knife time.
Is it the weirdo? No, I want something else. Phantasmal killer there, I see. Interesting. Get him back. Fuck her up.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
I think I should focus on killing those. Actually, they do die, so it's not too bad, huh? Not too bad, Yeah, Joe, seems like it. Seems like it. And she gone. Ah, fuck you have this shit still. Miri.
Won't kill me.
Right here, my friend.
Gonna be smashing each other there for a while. It's time to relax.
I'm alright.
You better be.
Won't
Without
kill
a doubt.
me.
Bruh.
How may I help?
Stop.
And Lindsay was called for it.
Yes.
Oh, you got the negative there.
Something bothering you?
I'm all right.
Control once in a while. Come on. Level 8 mage spell, I say. It doesn't even show as a debuff. Well, actually, it disappeared now, I guess. That's why.
As you order.
Probably. So the same.
I can
Done with
see
that
my
stuff.
destination.
So now that we did that, just go back home basically, that's it. So this one. Shoot, alright, let's see. Yeah, the AoE Phantasmal Killers even them, son. Quite brutal. And so now it's just the events then. Let's see what I say. Not a lot of people die though, so it feels like maybe they're not AoE. And we managed to resist. See what I say. Probably. Let me just rest.
I will guide.
Let's see.
Focus on the goal.
And the malicious stuff still. Could I just go there, do that real quick?
My destination.
Real quick. Speed extra attack. Shooter.
Without a doubt.
Let's see him. Let's go to Warnold then. One's gonna be there. A few days should be easy. Deal with that. There's a bunch of like new areas now too, apparently. All of a sudden.
May we have a moment of
Maybe I should check the swamps also. Maybe I'll get those mushrooms finally. I'm looking for a few chapters already. Get to put him on stealth. He's very good at that. What's up here? But guard duty, actually good at that too. Usual, you know, in the darkness sounds better.
There are many roads to success.
Sounds more useful. There has a brightly painted plague depicting a horse with a fish tail and places in legs. So that's all back to normal.
I can see my destination.
Alright. Well, greets you with a friendly smile. Welcome. Just brought in a couple of new recruits. Guards are teaching them all they need to know about standing night watch. I'm busy making armor for the boys. You should fight bandits with a bare chest. The leather armor can do wonders. I won't make a lot of noise and give away your ambush, but it will protect you just fine from a blade. He's uppers hello. Let's see, No, it's good, I like it. It's a very chunky, tell you that. The very chunky. As in I'm already like going at it for a while. For a longer while. So it's quite big, yeah. What the militia doing? Doing fine. Trained volunteers keep the hotheads separated, catch thieves. Don't worry, if anything goes wrong, I'll let you know right away. About your craft. The worker you mean with pleasure. You see, the trick is to remove the hide so that the tendons don't stick to it, otherwise they will go brittle. Then you only need patience. Let it rest, drench it in salt water, that way you get sturdy leather, hard as wood, but still flexible. If you wear that, you can rest easy even with some bastard poking you with the blade. It's not steel, of course, but you won't be running around the woods all day in steel or sneaking up on someone from behind. Then there is all the other equipment you need to survive a day in the woods or on the dark streets, and it's all made of leather as well. Got a good pair of boots, a first snake will get you if you haven't drowned in some swamp already. Without gloves, every poisonous bush will leave its nasty marks on your hands, and I won't even get started on belts, the most useful thing you own. If you don't want to lose all your things while you're on the run, all in all, it's a good craft to know that keeps bread on the table. Sure. Now, what was exactly here, though? I can't do it without the king. Do we need to do something else here? I should tell you, Highness, it's not a pretty story. I grew up on the street in Daggermark. Best place to live, in case you didn't know that already, especially for lonely children. Life teaches us a lot of things. I was able to survive and get involved with the gang and built up my life from there on my own. Don't my mom and dad's sweat and blood or some fancy title and a bunch of gold, Well, knew they could trust me and that I got my head screwed on right. There were some who were ready to follow me, and I even thought about becoming a bandit myself, but it wasn't meant to be, that's all. Left Daggermark, traveled around a bit. At first I tried hunting, but then I picked up leather work. And as it turns out, I'm pretty good at it. I became a real master, in fact. About covers it, I guess. And the gang once, Will gives you a suspicious look and then chuckles and waves it off. Yes, the mistakes of youth. There are a lot of youngsters in Daggermark, those who can think on their feet join in packs. Street gangs fooling around, putting on the squeeze on merchants, all that, but that's long behind me now. Besides, we never messed anyone over. Better to say we kept things in order. If anybody tried to lead in our neighbors or started misbehaving, we took them in hand. I warned them. Dawkins turns her eyes to the ground in silence. I killed the wrong man. I thought there was a villain, a threat to those who were under my protection. I couldn't forgive myself, so I left. Went wherever the road would take me. As for Warnhold, I was just passing through when I suddenly felt that this is it. Felt like a place I could start a new life, an honest life, a life lived by the law, and here I am. You know what's paying near the Baldur's Gate? I see. Okay, who do I need even to talk to with this stuff then? I have a feeling it might be something like the kingdom management stuff that I have on the autopilot, so I'm maybe not even able to do anything. Maybe I need to talk with someone there. Doesn't seem like anyone here. Yeah, I think it's probably some kingdom management stuff, I guess. On that I can't really do since on autopilot. I can check here. There's someone else around all of a sudden, but I don't think so. That's another priest. Alright, just services and stuff. Actually, this time there is something we need to get. There we go. That won't hurt. About time. I'm dropping and hitting with confusion. Yeah, confusion is quite... I think I had a situation when they even killed each other at some point with confusion going. Already after combat even. I think no knock gets confusion or something. Just a rip. Better don't stay close, huh? Well, yeah, I guess that's for the kingdom management stuff. Alright, go back then. Just skip for the next event. And that should be already pretty much done with this chapter then. And good will saves, yeah. I'll like try to max out will saves on the Miri and give her the Armag's sword then. Because otherwise she's also gonna be just like smacking everyone around instead of who I want her to smack. I need a lot of will saves. I got the keep it +6, but still need more. I could try to get her like the will, the bonus from like headgear and everything, but
Resting would be nice.
I still
don't you
probably
think?
wouldn't be that crazy good. Like more rings and everything, I guess. How would some saves them? Fine, fine.
You're sweet, Amiri. I'm sure you have a kind heart. If only you learned to control your passions.
A barbarian without passions is like without guts. That's it. If I lose my rage, who will fight for you while you babble your prayers, huh?
Get that knock on camouflage, yeah? Is they crazy there, like +40 something I think on camouflage. His camouflage is insane. Alright. Events already. Nah, I guess we're gonna be skipping now. Sure. And then she start the next chapter already probably. Are very close to it. Alright. I'm finally about to see another part of this story about Darwin and Linxia, but this time a peaceful solution seems an unlikely outcome. Team Captain sent us a message here, take a look. He writes that he's built a city near your border and invites you to be his guest, but this invitation has a foul smell if you ask me. He's bound to be there too. I can bet that these two will be at each other's throat even before we show up. Oh, them zappers, I say, eh? No, does it at least help? Does it at least make it better? You won't be offended that I read you a letter, right? It's just that the courier brought it in sealed paper, so I just... Sure, fine. I should hurry or they'll probably kill each other before we even get there. New day and a fresh victory, Your Highness. Another attack has been repelled and your grateful subjects have a special reward for you. Yes, uppers, that sounds like about time indeed then. I hope it will help. It gives Christian an oddly serious look. It was you who was behind the attacks, wasn't it? But why? Said limply, yes, at least to a certain extent. My lady, ancient lips curve scornfully. Nerissa ordered me to open the way for creatures from the first world. I've often traveled between the worlds, so it was not a difficult thing to do. Galarian is closely connected to the first world, and spontaneous portals between the two worlds are not uncommon. All I did was give one such portal some extra stability. Once every few months it opened wide enough to allow Nerissa's creatures to come charging through. That it was terrible, and people were dying all the time because of me, and I could do nothing but warn them of the next attack. I mourn the losses every day. My only hope is that one day I'll be able to make up for these evil acts. Storyteller voice is quiet but firm. In any case, I doubt that Christian's repentance will somehow prevent the next attack. You better get them meds, man. Don't ignore that stuff. That doesn't sound good, eh? I'll defeat Nerissa together, man. I'll deserve your help, but as Senra is my witness, I'm eternally grateful for you. Attacks will continue. As with the ever-blooming flower, I only helped Nerissa open a portal from the first world to Galarian. I'm not the one leading her armies. We'll prepare for the next attack. I'm sure of it. Your kingdom is far stronger than your enemies imagine, as you remind them from time to time. The storyteller is on it all of a sudden, alright. Alright, now we go into the Breinhardt. So this one is still not over even, alright. Darwin City to sort everything out and make sure everyone gets what they deserve, alright. Let's see what and who will deserve them. Gotta get the race then, Let's see. Part 5, 259 days. That is son. That sure will take some time. Alright, Reinhardt there. Alright, alright. I don't need any of that. Yeah, plus 48. This guy is insane.
Have you ever thought of joining Sarenrae's followers? You are merciful, and your soul is pure. You would enjoy our sunlit temples.
I'm sorry, but that's not going to work. I'm allergic to temples. Seriously. As soon as I enter one, I start laughing so hard that the candles go out.
I love it in temples. Damn, son. There we go. Another city for us to annex, is it? Now, what's gonna happen here? The Demon City.
Focus on the goal.
We will prevail!
Be easier if you not fight back.
I probably shouldn't be there. Actually, quite a lot of them.
That one went deep.
Some mercenaries. I'll loot stuff later. Just in time. Bonus out started to worry that you'd be late. Couldn't delay the show any longer. Gonna summon the trader for help. I shouldn't be surprised. Says lips tightened into the line. Then I'll just have to kill the both of you. Saves my time later. Not too late to resolve this peacefully. So you come all this way just to share with us this invaluable piece of information. Coward, both of you are cowards and scum. Held Knight, charge!
Flower, guide my hand.
Alright, there we go again then.
Onwards!
That's on the other one. Ja, det tänktes vi kan performa, men let's get this going. That was some dink lightning, I say. Keep going. Right, get this guy.
Max. Knock, knock, stab you.
Just chilling there already. What a guy. She gone.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Links his body in silence, an expression of deep contemplation frozen in his face. A few moments later, he's grinning and brushing his hair with his fingers. You know, I dreamt of this moment so many times, all my feelings seem burned out. So many years my hunter is finally dead, and I stand over her dead body making speeches full of pathos, melodramatic wisdom and self-praise. But you know what? She deserves none of it. She who lives so wickedly cannot die an honest death. Darwin turns calmly away from the dead Lynx as if he's forgotten she ever existed at all. Will you deal with me and remain true to your word to the end? In this regard, we are similar. I also keep my bargains by any means necessary. I promise you a reward and I shall keep my promise. This is all I have for now, except for Brineheart, of course. The neighbor like you, I need not be afraid of Hell Knights. Besides, I wouldn't expect them to dare venture this way anytime soon. Just give me a couple of days and I'll fill the city with traders and merchants. And come back anytime, and don't be shy. Always be welcome in my city. So no longer afraid of Mammoth's wrath. Oh, the Mammoth's wrath, Mammoth. Bobon. Dark Devil values contracts above all else. I managed to establish Brineheart before the deadline, and my city will become a stronghold of Mammon's faith. Small price to pay for all that power, wouldn't you say? Can I help your dream come true? You earned a decent sum of money while you did, and it gives you an understanding smile. But if we're talking seriously, I'm thrilled to have my lifelong dream come true. Makes me doubly happy to realize that it's you who will be my neighbor. Alright, sure. Farewell, and by your highness, hope to see you soon. Any dudes? You maybe already have some traders around here. That would be a beautiful. Because all this shit is quite heavy. That was even more. Actually, I could just do it on the exit probably.
See my destination.
Because there was also a bunch of dead bodies there. The beginning of the map. It's pretty fast for the town, I would say. That dude's quite swift there. And I guess when you're on the deadline with the fucking devil, probably would be quite swift.
Without a doubt.
Doesn't sound like the deadline you would want to miss. No merchants, unlucky.
I will guide.
A full place, I'm not sure. There's also magic, but it's garbage, probably not worth it. I think full place might also be not worth it though, to be honest. Probably. That's the wrong number, but whatever. I'm getting Giga overloaded there. Shoot. 62 for 58. It's probably way better. Get all the loot. And the hoarding never stops. There we go. There we just leave and return. Now let's see. Let's include the loader here too. I could go there and sell stuff. Now let's go home too. There'll be a lot of rest on the way then, though, being overloaded as much. Should be good.
I can see my destination.
The promised traders then, sir. See more promised loot. Merchant, there we go. Perfect. Show me what you got. The armor of wealth. That's been plus 5. There's reduction 5. Chance to cast Crush and Despair spell on the target. And lands a critical hit, and then chance to cast Finger of Death spell on the target. That actually can go to Valerie. Unholy. Immunity to Bone Shaker and Bone Shatter. The two-handed them. Ooh, let's see actually. Enhancement, Strain Dexterity. Dex Con. Strain Con. +4. Stone Skin Belt. Ability to cast Stone Skin. Natural Armor. There should be some like amulet also with like the will saves and everything. That would be very good, was that? Flaming longsword, whatever. See, like I say, try to go for like all achievements or something. I mean, if you need to go like to get like a bunch of little collectibles or something, I feel that's alright, I guess, why not? That stuff might get quite annoying. Come on, they get all the helmets there too. This one is okay. It's +6 even. $413. I'm gonna check. Maybe Amira can use that. Nah, not as good. You can use this though, right? It's get a little worse, but better crit checks. They're really good crit checks, actually. And then if he lands that crit, has a chance to cast Finger of Death spell. Why not? Let's try him. Let's try him. I think it's like such a waste though if I give her like this, for example. So it's gonna be only +10 actually. So it's technically +3 will saving. It's gonna be 10, 16 will save. Nah, not really. That's 4 + 3 resistances. Got one. Let's get like 4 here. Get some ding belts, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Oh, wait a second. No. You actually need this. That is actually a good one to have. Alright.
Focus on the goal.
Let's see what they say. Can be based there, son. But never based. Unlucky. Unlucky. Alright, let's get back home and go get that coffee going, probably, and about time. About time. So that should be kind of all the important stuff now. That probably will actually start a new chapter as soon as we skip.
May we have a moment of respite?
The Sigma Shepherd, son. A one and only. Alright, wrist. Next event, and that should be probably the one and only. Well, seems confused. Notice that seems to be a leather rag in his hands. It smells faintly of sulfur. And this yours. Remains frozen as he stares at the cap in hands. Seems surprised and uneasy. Was once mine, were in the village. King once ripped it off my head, beat me across skull and face with it, then used as a wipe rag and hit me again. Thought it was lost long ago. What's it doing here? It's a challenge for ruler of tribe. The king has come back for me, but cap looks strange, smells strange. Why now? Where'd it come from? A goblin come here, drop it off. I've been challenged. Goblins in Steel Lands, a fight for tribes. They fight over big best hat. A hat like crown, but not ugly and shiny like yours. This is a challenge, another tribe. Maybe a hero of our allying. I think he can get background by fighting me. I was confused, well, more so than usual, and one of his ears begins to twitch. But how he get power back? Finally shrugs. If in Kingdom now, probably cause a lot of trouble. Then we need to stop him. Nods, then leans down, then with a shaking finger turns the cap over. On the inside you see a map scrawled in red. Show us the way. We meet him where Lamarche shrines are. We need to come together, you and me. Rules of challenge. Down the map you both are surprised as the leader cap suddenly alights, burning brightly, then crumbles to ash on the floor. Enchantment. This may be Nerissa's work. The silence staring at the ash says nothing. You've never seen him this worried. Decide to give him space, but keep the challenge in the back of your mind. Alright, so we still need to do this then. I see. King's Return.
There are many roads to success.
Good knock alone. Did we let go again? 2 of us only. Let's see, maybe it will work. It might not work though. I need to deal with all the carry weight shit. At least it's close to check. I'll probably just like sends everyone else out back and just go 2 of us. That's how it was before. Yeah, maybe it should be only 2 of us.
Without a doubt.
Fuck with that. Shown the clearing scene, the king will have to adhere to the ancient rules of Goblin Challenge and come to the clearing with knock alone. Alright, let's see. Knockus.
I can see my destination.
Could even be able to move. Send everyone back now. Let me check. Let's see. There it is. It's gonna be inventory management there. Sure. Can actually load in. Back at home, yeah, in the capital. So I can just unload all this stuff then and go. Why? Hello. The carry weight feels like such a. I don't know, like here feels kind of a bit of a weird mechanic, to be honest, not gonna lie. I guess it kind of like limits a little bit of... It actually just like makes you not pick some of the loot. Then there's so much different stuff, different stats and everything. You kind of want to hold on to more stuff. And you just end up with a whole bunch of shit on you that you kind of don't really want to get rid of.
Without a doubt.
And then your missions like this arrive. And you actually need to get rid of a bunch of it. If I'm just gonna unload that next time and we do it. Alright, save. Severino. Let's go. So let's go get the coffee and the gaming news. Then it's gonna be time for Knights of Honor 2. That's gonna be out later today, but I got an opportunity to check it out early. And it should be nice. It should be nice. Oh, that one should be good. That one looks very promising. Alright. Let's go. Gonna go start things up in the kitchen and let's go.